What's new at Charlie's? What's new at Charlie's? Still on Main. What's new at Charlie's?
Hi, welcome to another edition of What's New at Charlie's. Today we're going to go somewhere different we haven't gone before. We're going to do a single malt American whiskey. Now, you're probably familiar with single malt scotches. They've been pretty popular for a while. This seems to be a new trend, is this single malt American whiskey. 5 years ago, I don't know that there were any, and it seems like every week I read about a new one in a magazine. So we have an example of one today. It's from the Virginia Distilling Company. It's called Courage and Conviction. And as always, my good friend, Mr. Don Williams, the Bourbonful Executive Bourbon Steward, is here to give you a little information about it. How you doing today, Don?
Hey, good, Charlie. And today we're really stepping out. A single malt whiskey is a big departure for us so far.
Yeah.
We've had Canadian whiskey, we've had blended whiskeys, we've had sourced whiskeys, we've had bourbons, we've had a lot of different things, but this is the first single malt.
Yeah. Like I said, 5 years ago you wouldn't have seen it, but here it is, and we're going to give it a try and see what it's all about. Beautiful package. You know, always got to worry how it looks on the bar. Comes in a nice tin. This I was telling Don earlier. This is the Dr. George C. G. Moore batch. So instead of batch 1, that's pretty clever. They name it for people. Beautiful bottle.
So the other thing special about this one is this is the first whiskey distilled in Virginia that we've done a What's New at Charlie's episode on.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple that come to mind, but not a big whiskey house is Virginia. So
Yeah. There's a couple. Hunter and Scott is made in Virginia, which is pretty decent.
Bowman Brothers, right?
Right.
Yeah. There you
So,
go. Yeah.
But the single malt, just so you understand, it's 100% malted barley. That is the mash bill. However, this one has a unique twist, and that is it's a single malt that is a blend of 3 different barrels. So 3 different single malts. 50% is aged in a used bourbon barrel. 25% is aged in a used sherry cask, and another 25% in a used cuvee cask. So that is what gives them their unique flavor, and probably somewhere where they came up with the Courage and Conviction.
Sure,
name.
absolutely. Yeah. So it would be a blend of those, the same whiskey, just aged in finished in different casks.
Finished in different casks, but
Nice.
100% barley, which is what makes, and the idea of a single malt is it's 100% barley, but it's made from a single distillery. So even though it's a blend, it's still considered a single malt coming from a single distiller.
Yeah, it's a really nice bottle. See what we got here, Don.
It reminds me of a bottle of scotch.
Yeah, yes, right. It kind of has a Scotch color to it. A little lighter than what we're used to in the bourbon world. What is the age on this? Does it say?
It doesn't say, but it's a minimum of 3 years.
Minimum of 3. Does it give us a proof?
92?
92 proof, yes. Somebody did their homework this week. Somebody didn't. Cheers. Wow. Yeah.
It's different. Very, very different.
Yeah. Now I'm going to go on record saying I'm not a Scotch guy. I've not developed a taste for Scotch. I'm not a fan of Scotch. So I was a little worried that this was going to be too Scotchy. Is that a word? Can I say Scotchy? I just did, didn't I?
It's your
it's
video.
Scotchy. It's
you
fine.
can say whatever you want.
I thought it would be a little Scotchy for me, but it is not. Has a really nice flavor to it.
Yeah, it's earthy.
Yeah.
Very much like some scotch.
Yeah. Without the used Band-Aid flavor afterwards that I dislike. So
It's
it
got.
doesn't have that.
We have never used the used Band-Aid flavor yet in one of these videos.
Yeah, exactly. So this does not have it. I'm very excited. This is excellent.
So it's light in color, which is to be expected, and it does have a kind of a lingering mouthfeel, not overly long.
It's got a good finish though. There's a little sweetness on it. Yeah, probably from the sherry and the cuvee.
right? All in all, if you're a single malt fan, I would try this because of the unique barrel finishing.
Yeah.
And if you're not a single malt, this is a good place to start because I think it'll give you some sweetness that will really kind of enhance the experience.
Yeah. No, it's not like a bourbon. It's not what we're used to. But it's a great drink. It's really good. Maybe somewhere between Irish whiskey and Scotch. It's smooth, easy drinking, but you know you don't have the. Yeah, it's a good drink.
For you bourbon drinkers, you'll notice the absence of the corn sweetness right away. It's got a sweetness, but it's a different type of flavor.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Very interesting.
Nice stuff. Virginia Distilling Company. Way to go. Like I said, there's some more of these coming out. And didn't you say this one you can actually buy the individual bottles?
From what I could find out, for example, if you wanted to just buy a bottle of the one that is barrel finished in a used bourbon barrel, that's available. Same thing with the sherry cask and the cuvee cask.
Yeah.
I can't 100% say they're all available, but they were available at one time.
Nice, nice. All right. Well, like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised on this one. I think it's a nice drink. I think you probably want to come to Charlie's and try a drink sometime, don't you?
Yep. If you're going to try a single barrel, this is the place to try it.
There you go. Well,
Single malt.
single malt. Close enough. Well, I think that about wraps it up. You got anything else?
I think that's good, and to tell you the truth, this is a single malt, in my opinion, worth trying.
Absolutely. Me too. So, cheers, my friend. Thank you.
Tell me
Thank you
what's
for
new
watching.
with Charlie's. Charlie's.